What is up, guys? Drew Martin here in Las Vegas, Nevada, breaking down the college basketball card for today, Saturday, February 6th. Got two games on the card I really like. Just bet them personally. Two underdogs. We got Mississippi State and South Carolina in the SEC. First game up. This one on SEC Network, 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific here. We got South Carolina as the 2-point favorites, 142 being the total. This in Columbia, South Carolina. And I like the underdog here, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, plus 2.5. Couple reasons why, guys. Head coach Ben Howland's team been up and down this season, had some good, had some bad. But what they are is they're big, they're strong, they're defensive-minded. They're not the most talented team on the offensive end, but they are top 10 in offensive rebounding. They're getting second chance points, guys. And something I always look for when betting an underdog is teams that are good defensive efficiency, which they are top 50, and also good offensive rebounding. That's a good combination here. We get it with Mississippi State. And a big part of this bet, guys, is going against South Carolina. The Gamecocks, head coach Frank Martin's team, unlike his teams in the past. I like Frank Martin. I mean, what he stands for, a good coach overall. But this year, they're not nearly as good on the defensive end, and they're not as good free throw shooting, under 65%. They're more up-tempo this season, a top 20 team in terms of tempo. And really, they've had COVID issues all year long. And since coming back to their long off stay with COVID, they're just 2-4. It's the team I have circled here as fade, even though they did beat Florida. I almost think it's kind of like they're fat and happy, and this is the next game after that, because you also got to remember this is a team that lost to Vanderbilt as well, got blown out by Auburn. So I think Mississippi State, the bigger, stronger, more athletic team, better free throw shooting team, and we're getting 2.5. Again, guys, laying 2.5 points with a team that shoots 63% from the free throw line is just a profile of bet I'm not interested at all. Therefore, it is the Mississippi State Bulldogs plus 2.5 in the first game. Guys, second game here. It's a little bit more off the radar on the WAC Digital Network, 9 p.m. Eastern tip here. We got Cal Baptist at New Mexico State. New Mexico State's an interesting handicap. 3-4 on the season, but really they're 0-3 against Division I college basketball teams. They lost to Cal State Northridge. They lost 2 games to Grand Canyon, and then they just lost last night to Cal Baptist, and only they're third team that they've actually played Division I college basketball here. Ken Pom has them, about number 150 in college basketball, but he really doesn't have a lot to go off of. And this is something I'm trying to take advantage of. Sometimes when don't catch a falling knife here. How bad is New Mexico State this year? I'm not really sure. The Aggies have not been good at all. Now we're asking them to lay 8.5 here to Cal Baptist, a Cal Baptist team, which, by the way, from Riverside, California, the Lancers. This is a team that 9-5 on the season, a team that took Pac-12 USC Trojans into overtime. I think they're actually underrated. Top 10 team from beyond the arc in terms of 3-point percentage, top 50 in effective field goal percentage, and they're 75% from the free throw line. Plus the fact, guys, in 2020, 2021, this season, we're getting back-to-backs in these smaller conferences. Just last night, they won 85-75 against New Mexico State as 10.5-point underdogs. Now they're getting 8.5 again tonight. I'm going back on Cal Baptist here, plus 8.5-point underdogs. I wouldn't be surprised if they win outright, but we are taking the 8.5 for record-keeping purposes here on Cal Baptist in the nightcap. So we got Cal Baptist plus 8.5 in recap, and we got Mississippi State plus 2.5. Hopefully the dogs are barking tonight, guys, and we go 2-0. It's been a good season so far, 14-7, 67% on the year. Doing these videos with OddsChecker twice a week, guys, Thursdays and Saturdays. I'm Drew Martin on Twitter at Drew Martin Bets. Best of luck if you're tailing, and huge shout out to OddsChecker for making this video happen. Check them out, OddsChecker.